Hi all you beautiful people. It's a real windy day today, and this is just an extra video about my jumper that I've been asked about a few times, and there's a woman who's wants to try to make it, and so this is to explain a little bit more about the jumper. So what she asked was, should I start measuring around my hips? And that's really what you want. Wherever you want the jumper to start around your hips, you measure how many centimeters or inches, and then as I've shown you, you really, when you're using hand spun wool, and you want to make it with this pattern, you simply make a test, and you can actually make a test with this we call it window pattern. So make a test with this if you want to have it very precise, and find the exact pins that you think are good, so you have a really nice texture. And then you do the measuring around your hips, and see how wide do I want this. And then you can work out how many stitches. And as I said, because of this pattern, it's 8. You need it to go, the number 8, to go into the number of all the stitches all the way around. So yeah, that's what you do, and you knit from here going all the way up. And one thing I forgot to just say, which is really a detail, because you don't need to do this, but when I had made this area here, I started on this where you do 3 stitches plain and 1 purl, 3 plain, 1 purl, and the next row, or the next round, you just knit ordinary. And I did that for a little while, and then as you can see here, I decreased, so you get this sway. So you get it sways out a lot. And up here I increased. And it's a bit tricky when you've got this pattern, so you have to sort of work out how to make it look nice. So here it got a little bit messy, and then I went from having 3 of these to just having 2. So I would have taken 4 stitches away here in this area, and I did that on both sides. And further up under the arm, I did some increasing. So I was coming here, up here, and then I did some increasing here. So under the arm, or down here on my side, it gets a little bit messy here. So how many stitches would it be extra? It's probably about 4, so maybe 5. About 5 stitches. That's for my size. And also going up here, I did some increasing 1, 2 times on each side. That's often what you do. So you have an increase and knit a little bit and increase again. So what more did I want to share? I think, yeah, I was also asked by a few how big needles I used, and I can't remember actually. I think it's a 3, the metric size 3 or 2.5. But of course, all depending on how thick you want it with the wool that you've made or you've bought. Make the test and find which needle is good for your wool. So yeah. So it's always a challenge when you start doing things like this, but as I've said before, I mean, making your own wool and creating something that you really love to wear, it's just really special. So yeah, so happy knitting and happy creating, my dear friends. God bless you all. See you.